Hey everybody, CVH here, and today we have some Midrange Sorcerer on the ladder. Midrange Sorcerer has long been one of my favorite decks. I just love the Sorcerer class in general, and this is a very fun deck to play despite being kind of simple. For me, I just enjoy the cards that it gets to play. Just a carve-out strategy, again, you might find it a little bit boring to play, but as someone who really just enjoys the cards that Endurance and Intelligence have to offer, I really enjoyed this deck and enjoyed trying to make it work in various metas, so I'm not going to bore you guys too much with this list. It's probably similar to decks you've seen for a long time, but some notable cards are Whiterun Protector, which has been my 5-drop of choice for a while now. I think it's universally good against slow decks and the faster decks. Using Shadowfen Priests again because I wanted some more ways to interact with cards like Northwind Outpost and Divine Fervor, and Silence is just valuable in general. 3 Firebolts and 2 Sorcerer's Negations because I felt like I already had some Silence on Shadowfen Priest and Firebolt can weave into more turns. Wasn't using Crown Quartermaster this time, but was playing the full package of Dragentail, Saviors, Dress Renegade just for a little bit more defense, not so much the Shackle effect, just another sort of solid card we can play along with the Dark Guardians and stall against the faster Token and Aggro Crusader decks. And then Night Shadow as a 6-drop over Wrath of Sithis. Now Wrath of Sithis is a fantastic card to pressure the opponent, but I felt like the drain with Night Shadow, if we could stick this card, have it live for a turn uninterrupted, we could just swing ourselves back into the game with that 6 damage coupled with the 6 drain, or maybe just a little bit of damage we can break through and trade with one of our opponent's cards. But one of our main ways to get back in the game against aggro, and it did perform pretty well throughout the testing. So in a very aggressive meta, I do think Night Shadow does have a lot of merit, although Wrath of Sithis is just potentially backbreaking against a lot of the slower decks on those really important turns, like the Red Brahmin turn or whatever you might be playing against, stopping their unstoppable rages right before they could get your entire board with them. But this deck did pretty well for me, and there's definitely a lot of things you can do with this type of deck, so hopefully get out there and experiment with it if you're interested in the build. Hopefully you enjoy the games, and if you do, feel free to leave a like and stay subscribed for more Legends content, follow my stream in the description, and I'll see you next time. At the very least, you can always learn from my mistakes. Yeah, I'll just full ship without the ring. And not really enjoy the results. Unless I get a 2-drop, then we're fine. The great thing about Mammoth is that it's a 3-drop that looks like a 4-drop.
A strong arm is what you need.
And just no 2-drop. And he has the perfect 1-turn play. Feels bad, man. Time to lose. Even if I played a Dragon Tail this turn, might get wrecked by the Tome. Any Gwent today? I don't know. Probably just play this in the right and commit to Lightning Bolt on the Blacksmith next turn. Is this similar to Nerazuri's deck? I have no idea. Oh, how's it going, Silas? Good luck. If I'm playing ladder, I don't have any problems against all decks, but Ramp Scout just pisses me off. How can I play against them? You have to pressure them. A deck that pressures Ramp Scout is a deck that can beat Ramp Scout. If you try to play the slow game against them, you're probably gonna get wrecked. But a deck like this is theoretically good against them. I did play this one game against Ramp Scout on the ladder, and I lost, but like that was a weird game, because in the top 12 you had both Tree Minders, both Hiss Mage, and 2 Hiss Groves. I mean, 2 Tree Minders, 2 Hiss Mage, 2 Hiss Groves, and also the ring. So I mean, you're probably gonna lose those anyway, with whatever deck you're playing. But that can't be like the deciding factor.
You must be cleansed.
Yeah, and Token Crusader, Aggro Crusader, even Aggro Battle Mage, just, you know, aggressive mid-range, orcs. Aggressive things beat ramp. Control Mage gets destroyed by ramp. And like, decks that are similar to Control Mage, like Control Monk, would get destroyed by ramp.
Your blood will spill. She'll take you.
You see my message? Wait, a message here? Was it the Twitter message? I can't tell who's who. If it was the Twitter message, I responded. If it wasn't, then I have no idea what's going on anymore. Dress Renegade for what value, though? Face value? I don't want to double trade with that.
I'll keep a lookout.
Mother of mud.
This sets up for the lightning bolt I don't currently have to kill him. Or the Mystic Dragon Prophecy I don't currently have to kill him because I have Sorcerer's Negation still. Oh, we can't see your mana. Is my my cam is still Hearthstone sized, isn't it? Okay, this isn't, I guess, that bad, right? I could trade and drop the Gleave. I have to do something about this board because if I don't, he's just gonna wreck me with a Lightning Bolt. Attacking the Firestorm, huh? Don't hate it. Doesn't have any item synergy going on. Maybe it's just mid-range with blacksmiths. It's actually kind of hard to tell right now. All the cards are pretty much staple except for Dark Guardian, but I've seen people tech it in. Okay. I could Wardcrafter, but if I Wardcrafter, I have to Wardcrafter, Dark Guardian, Negation maybe? But Negation could be really good in this matchup too. Wrecked.
I keep a spare blade in my boot.
Face Nog, leave lethal. Boom's life is here. I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to call you. I'm just gonna say Boom. Boom. Boom is here. Okay, are we dead yet? Actually, I think so. I already attached that. I'm not actually dead. I can go for that. I can go Dark Guardian Wardcrafter it, just to make sure, and then probably negation that. Dead to every item in the history of items. He didn't get an item off that though, because I silenced it, and it is items. We know that. Yeah, unfortunately I can't go Wordcraft or Emmerich because then I'll die to the two tiny things.
Careful there, friend.
So obviously the safe play is to negation. Then I'm not dead to lightning bolts. God, I have to negation, but it's so bad. Pretty much getting rid of any chance I have lethal. But I mean, he might not have lethal this turn. Not dying is cool.
What's changed in the last 13 months? Thank
Well,
you.
my webcam just got smaller, so there's that. Welcome back to the Polka Pack Lateralis with 13 months. We do have spoiler season. You know, spoiler season, where have the spoilers been like the last 2 days? This doesn't get back a tome, so I don't care too much. Yeah. Still probably kills me. Oh man, what is this? Oh, it's a Wordcrafter. But no, it's not Wordcrafter. He'd play a Wordcrafter there.
Our blood will spill.
Save me. Kamitas! Ooh, what is that? Dude, that's not okay! I'm probably just dead now. Aw, man.
Careful there, friend.
That went to face really quickly. Welcome back to the Polka Pack, Kamitas. Thank you for a year of subbage. Are we good? Are we good? Are we good? What does he have? I have no idea. Not a lightning bolt, apparently.
Careful there, friend.
Dude, I think we're good. We're good. Unless we have another lightning bolt, then I'm gonna be so pissed. Oh my god. Oh man, we gotta break the last one! Oh, thank you, game! Woo! Alright, it's gonna be a good day of laddering. Can I get that item enchanter if you don't want it? I would trade it to you if I could. I really would, I promise. Mr. Oh, an MDJR. Okay, this is just a random series of numbers. Hey, PDMD, what do you think about Raiders and Orcs? I was gonna ask you earlier, but you weren't online. Because I really like your build, but I don't like the 7 drops. So I was just playing like Raiders, and then I was I cut one other thing to like a third of something. I don't remember what. But I don't know, I'm just kind of used to playing them.
Careful there, friend.
I love Midrange Sorcerer, man. It's simple, it's... I don't know, it's my deck. If I can try to make it good, I'm gonna try.
This should be good.
Where's the Dragon Mount? But I like this deck. We make it a different deck.
Your blood will spill.
I wonder if there's a legitimate use for Dragon Mound anywhere.
Oops,
Oh,
I
thank you
forgot
very
that
much,
was
dude. Clutch
you.
Golden. I appreciate that. That's 500 bits. That's very generous of you. That's very nice. Yeah, you could have done 500 single bits too. I've seen channels sort of put a cap on that, where like you can cheer whatever amount, but you have to cheer and like you can't do cheer one, cheer one, cheer one. It has to be like a certain amount, so it doesn't lag it out. I don't have those restrictions right now. No one's abused them enough, so I haven't bothered to fix them. What kind of deck you playing? This is just mid-range sorcerer, very simple. Just curbs out, does good things to our opponents. I mean, good things for us against our opponents.
Close ranks. Let
Okay, got it. Yeah, got it. PDMD. I also still think Stronghold Patrol has a little bit more merit than we're giving it credit for, because like especially when I have Raiders, my hand seems to get kind of empty, kind of quickly. I'm thinking about like maybe giving them another shot or something. Okay, so interesting decision. Do we bolt and firebolt just to full clear? That prevents Bankcry value next turn unless he's playing a random 1-drop. Yeah, I think so. I don't want to take the 4. And I'm not going to attack here just in case of a random cheesy prophecy. I feel like it was an accomplishment to have won an Aggro Crusader mirror without the ring. Honestly, in that kind of matchup, I feel like a single missed attack or missed lane placement or whatever can cripple you. Me too, Sergeant Hall Monitor.
This should be good.
Ah, dude, that's annoying. Why is this here?
Share or take. Your blood will spill.
What orc charges into it, so...
I am a child.
Yeah, that might actually be better than Patrol, honestly. Only downside, it's not an orc. Yeah, I've always considered Bone Colossus not necessarily always a staple, but close to it. Oh, dude, he's playing right into Rage. Damn it. Okay, what are we actually gonna do here? We could just play 3-3 or 2-2. 2-2. Probably just take that attack.
The longer the odds.
Your blood will spill.
Arcase Beard, this day will be mine. Arcase Beard, this day will be mine.
Hey Galter, how you doing today? Yeah, to pressure. Revealing the Unseen into Rage. Oh, wouldn't that be some shit if I just played one Revealing the Unseen in this deck for no other reason but to make people upset with Unstoppable Rage? Man. That's the kind of nonsense. Yeah, I got just a 2-cost 6-3. I was almost playing Crocodiles over these today just because I was feeling like I wanted more prophecies, but I don't know. This helps me race more.
Blood and honor.
Oh, getting the Master of Dragons and Dragonborn titles. Yeah, I mean, I just can't tell if it's a coincidence, but every time Dragon Mound's gotten played on me in Arena, I've won. Just because I don't have to play around removal or prophecies, and they put themselves behind by playing it.
Strength in unity.
Okay, we should have lethal here.
Fences will crumble.
Wait, we can't actually bypass going in.
For you.
Confound you.
Okay, yeah, I guess more cool screws us there. Maybe I should have think about the order a little more, but we do win. Yeah, more cool does stop me, but I don't know exactly what I can do about it without firebolts. That was a really tough one. Yeah, I just habitually check nowadays. Not enough Parthenax and Akri.
This day will be mine.
There was a time when this kind of deck was like, well, not undisputed, but like one of the top 3 decks. Pretty much everyone agreed, but you know, metas change, has to adapt. Trying to see if we can't make it still good. Still good. What does that play mean?
By the 8th, they will meet their mates.
That he has a firebolt, but not an execute? I want to split the lanes, and if I played that, I'd have to play it right to dodge the firebolt that he apparently has. I guess I could have just played it right. Because he is dedicating most of the turn to firebolt. The issue is that not playing that last turn means it plays right into Lightning Bolt. Like now he has not taken 4 damage from my thing. Oh, he doesn't have Lightning Bolt. That's good. He's gonna potentially jab this, but I still kind of just want to make him have it.
The city is safe.
Yeah, Mage's Trick too. That's a good point. Mage's Trick could have worked. Mage's Trick wouldn't have been bad for Mammoth. Yeah, Dressing Grenade is fine. I was just teching it because it's good against aggro. Like the 4-cost Mystic Dragon that actually has guard. That's reasonable enough. Sometimes it can be additionally sweet against like shackles and stuff, but that's not exactly why I'm playing it. Might just trade normally go for Dragon Tail Windkeep and not use the tome yet. Don't I see a good reason? If I do that, 3 out of 4 of my things, 3 out of 5 of my things die to Storm. And he's at 18 and I have 6. The issue with Tome is that I don't have a good Tome. I don't have a good Tome target. If I want to protect against Ice Storm, I'm putting it on something that already attacked. I'm not getting any extra damage, I'm not putting anything else on the board. And if he has Jav off the top instead, then it's like, oops, wasted that.
The longer the odds.
Storm 3-for-1s me, and that feels bad. Then he doesn't have anything on the board, and that part of it feels okay. Probably goes on this one. Plays around Storm number 2. I wish I had gotten a play there. Wish I had a prophecy there. Okay, this might be the turning point in this game. Sorcerer has, yeah, some healing problems. We are utilizing the Night Shadows to help us against those kind of decks. So ideally against those decks we can draw our efficient removal on our guards and then curve in the Night Shadow, and Night Shadow, if it lives for a turn, single-handedly wins the race. Ooh, does he just not have an answer to this? Where is Gwent? I might bring Gwent back. I typically do not stream Gwent. Like, I've streamed this game 327 of the last 329 days. Oh, and the Whiterun Protectors help a lot against aggro as well.
Confound you!
Bone Colossus into another Bone Colossus! Unless, well, if this one gets Dawn's Wrath, then I still probably play another Bone Colossus. Thought about why the coins get 13 Magicka? Well, you're not capped at Magicka, you're only capped at max Magicka. I have tried Hand of the Gods. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kinda hated it. I'd like to say it wasn't the game's fault, but I think it was.
Found you!
What if Hoffinger was in Sorcerer? Yeah, then I'd play it over Whiterun, probably. Or maybe over something else. You could play Whiterun and Hoffinger. Yeah, Midrange Sorcerer is cool. But is your Midrange Sorcerer all premium? Which is not a bad way to build your game. It's just not particularly interesting. Wow. This is lore friendly, right? because they keep killing my endurance dudes. Dawn's Wrath clearing these skeletons, these undead monstrosities. Please do not get wait, no, there's no answer because it's like a 3 cost, so yeah. Should be good. We have the Emmerich Lethal, boys, unless he heals off of a prophecy. Let's get him.
Confound you!
Ooh, flavor.
It's damned uncomfortable.